Welcome to the DIY Honda Garage channel. The Diagnostic Trouble Code, DTC U0100, indicates a communication failure between the Body Control Module, BCM, and the Engine Control Module, Powertrain Control Module, ECM, PCM, in the Honda Accord 2023 and newer models. The BCM is responsible for managing various body functions and communicating with other modules, while the ECM, PCM oversees the engine and transmission operations. When the BCM fails to receive the specified data from the ECM, PCM, it identifies this abnormality and records the DTC, indicating a communication breakdown. This issue may occur if the ECM, PCM does not start normally, or if there are failures in the power and ground circuits affecting the PCM. Thus, before diving into troubleshooting, it is essential to check the supply voltage and grounding of the PCM to ensure proper operation. Proper diagnosis can help in addressing subsequent communication issues effectively. The DTC U0100 describes a situation where the Body Control Module, BCM, loses communication with the Engine Control Module / Powertrain Control Module, ECM / PCM. The BCM is located typically behind the dashboard or under the driver's side panel, functioning to control body-related functions within the vehicle, such as lighting, door locking, and window operations. Meanwhile, the ECM / PCM is often found near the engine compartment and regulates engine performance and transmission functions. The loss of communication occurs when the BCM determines it cannot receive necessary data from the ECM / PCM, possibly due to communication errors across the controller area network, CAN bus. Reference to the power and ground circuits is critical, as they underpin the functionality of the PCM, and any faults in this area might lead to stored DTCs and miscommunication between modules. Several factors can lead to the DTC U0100 being recorded. A primary cause may involve the power circuit failure affecting the PCM, which supplies necessary voltage for its operation. If the PCM cannot start due to inadequate power supply, it may not communicate effectively with the BCM. Similarly, a ground circuit failure can inhibit the PCM's ability to properly communicate, as ground availability is critical for module operations. Furthermore, a faulty BCM or PCM can directly cause communication issues. Malfunctioning internal components can disrupt normal data transmission. When diagnosing this issue, it's imperative to check the integrity of both the power and ground circuits before proceeding to inspect the modules themselves, as these underlying issues often serve as the root cause of DTCs relating to lost communications. The symptoms associated with DTC U0100 can vary, but generally include several observable vehicle performance issues. Drivers may find that essential body functions like doors and lights are not operational or malfunction intermittently, hinting at BCM disruptions. Additionally, in scenarios where the ECM PCM's data is affected, one might notice engine performance issues, such as stalling or erratic behavior, which might be due to improper signaling. The check engine light or another warning indicator may illuminate on the dashboard, alerting the driver to the presence of this DTC. Since communication between the BCM and ECM PCM is vital for overall vehicle performance, any noted symptoms should be addressed promptly to prevent further complications. The first troubleshooting step for addressing DTC U0100 involves placing the vehicle in the on mode and allowing it to remain in that state for at least 6 seconds. The on mode can be activated by turning the ignition key to the on position without starting the engine. This step is crucial as it allows the onboard systems enough time to initialize and communicate properly. By waiting, technicians can observe possible system messages or error codes that may emerge regarding module communication. This initial check helps ensure that the BCM has the opportunity to establish contact with the ECM PCM under normal conditions and is a fundamental part of the diagnostic process. The second step in troubleshooting DTC U0100 mandates a thorough inspection of both the power and ground circuits associated with the PCM. It's essential to check the power supply to the PCM, confirming that it receives the requisite voltage for normal operation. Any interruptions in the power circuit could lead to loss of communication and result in this code being stored. Additionally, verifying the ground connections is equally significant. A poor ground can impede signal transmission and disrupt communications between modules. Technicians should utilize a multimeter to confirm voltage levels and ensure connections are secure and free of corrosion. By addressing these foundational issues first, technicians can prevent unnecessary replacement of modules and swiftly resolve the communication failure. Post-repair verification is a vital part of the troubleshooting process for DTC U0100. After resolving any identified issues, including repairing or replacing faulty components, the next step is to clear the stored DTCs using a diagnostic tool. This process resets the vehicle's onboard computer's fault memory, allowing it to establish a fresh data log during normal operation. Following this, a test drive under varied conditions is recommended to monitor the vehicle's performance. During the test drive, technicians should observe if any DTCs reappear. If the vehicle operates smoothly without triggering the DTC again, it confirms that the issue has been successfully resolved. A careful approach to this verification step ensures that the initial faults have been addressed effectively, and that the BCM and ECM PCM communication is restored. Preventive maintenance for DTC U0100 focuses on the regular inspection of the vehicle's electronic control systems and communication networks, performing periodic checks of the power and ground circuits related to the PCM can help identify potential issues before they escalate into more severe problems. Including routine module inspections during vehicle servicing allows technicians to catch any signs of corrosion or wear that could hinder the communication between the BCM and ECM PCM. Keeping all applicable software updated is also essential, as updates may resolve bugs that affect module interaction. By adhering to a robust maintenance schedule, vehicle owners can minimize the risk of communication failures and ensure that their Honda Accord operates efficiently. In conclusion, DTC U0100 signifies a critical communication breakdown between the body control module and the engine control module / powertrain control module in the Honda Accord 2023 and newer models. Understanding the implications of this DTC helps technicians identify related issues effectively and avoid unnecessary component replacements. By following a structured troubleshooting approach, starting with power and ground circuit checks, one can often isolate the root cause swiftly. Moreover, executing a thorough final repair verification through DTC clearance and test driving is essential to ensure the issue is remedied. Incorporating preventive maintenance practices will further reduce the likelihood of future communication failures, enhancing the overall reliability of the vehicle. Thus, knowledge of this DTC and its implications is paramount for effective diagnostics and repair. Please like and subscribe to the channel. See you next time.